Ratko Mladic was one of Europe's most wanted fugitives. He'd been on the run for more than 15 years since the United Nations War Crimes Tribunal at The Hague indicted him in 1995. In announcing Mladic's arrest, Serbian President Boris Tadic said it had removed a stain from Serbia and its people.
Today we closed one chapter of our recent history that will bring us one step closer to full reconciliation in the region.
Mladic is a former Bosnian-Serb general. He oversaw the siege of Bosnia's capital Sarajevo during the Bosnian War in the early 1990s. The siege lasted more than 3 years, the longest in the history of modern warfare. Mladic is also accused of having played a key role in the 1995 massacre of some 8,000 Muslim men and boys after Bosnian-Serb forces overran the town of Srebrenica. It was Europe's worst massacre of civilians since the Second World War. Mladic is the last of 3 top Serbian leaders wanted on war crimes charges. At The Hague, Mladic will join Bosnian-Serb wartime leader Radovan Karadzic, who was captured in 2008.
I consider this tribunal a false tribunal.
Former Serbian President Slobodan Milosevic died before his trial ended. But the trial of Mladic may finally bring some closure for victims of the civil war, says Marek Marzinski, an international justice expert at Amnesty International.
The victims of those terrible crimes have the right to access justice, truth and reparation. And Ratko Mladic is a symbol of those crimes. He's of course not the only one. There were thousands of perpetrators who are still waiting to be prosecuted.
Mladic's capture took a long time, Marzinski says, because he was protected by some of those who still hold power. And he says Mladic's arrest is largely a result of international pressure.
When the European Union started pushing for those arrests, for investigations and for prosecutions, finally after some time we could see some results.
Mladic's arrest was a precondition for Serbia to join the European Union. Sayla Hennessy for VOA News, London.